We're in the midst of our preparations. First of all, we'll talk a little bit about the Brown personnel. Offensively, I think that they're as fine an offensive football team as we've played all year, and of course the center of their offense is Jim Brown, their fine fullback. He's 6'2", and he admits to be 228 pounds, and nobody knows how fast this guy is. So far this year, he's carried the ball for 1,446 yards and a 5.2 average. That means every time he gets the ball from the quarterback, he's going to make at least 5.2. And we hope that we can reduce this somewhat, because this would give them ball control, and this would keep the ball away from our offense, and we certainly don't want that to happen. Along with Brown in the backfield, they have Green, who is a real good halfback. He fits into their offense. He doesn't carry the ball too much, but he's a good pass receiver coming out of the backfield, and he does a fine job blocking for Jimmy Brown when he's carrying the ball, either on sweeps or on off-tackle plays. So the two of them give the Browns two fine running backs. Our quarterback is Frank Ryan, and Frank Ryan, I believe, is coming into his own as a quarterback, and he's running their offense real well, mixing up the run and the pass, and he's had a fine year throwing the football. He's thrown 25 touchdown passes this year, which is real good, and his favorite targets are a rookie on the left side, Paul Warfield, and he just missed being Rookie of the Year, and in my estimation, he's done a fine job for him. He can get deep, and he's caught, I think, 9 touchdown passes and a total of 52 catches over the year, and this is pretty good for a rookie coming into the league. Great speed and great hands, and he has the ability to jump up and take the ball away from the defensive backs. On the other side, they have Gary Collins, a guy that got his education over here at the University of Maryland, and he's developed into a great pro. He also does their punting for him. Collins has caught 35 passes for 544 yards and 7 touchdowns, so it's a pretty good balance between their outside receivers. Their offensive line is a fine pass-protecting line, and they've done a good job of keeping the defensive people off of the quarterback. I think Ryan has been thrown the fewest number of times of any quarterback in the league, and this is going to be a real challenge to our defensive line, because we pride ourselves in being able to get to the other team's quarterback. We, as you know, lead the league as far as throwing the enemy quarterback for a loss. So you've got the best pass-protecting line against the best pass rush line, and something's got to give somewhere, and we hope it's going to be in the Colts' favor. Their defense has given up a lot of yardage, but they haven't given up a lot of touchdowns. The yardage that they give up seems to be in the middle of the field where it doesn't hurt you too much. And the thing that we would like to do is get that yardage in the middle of the field, but when we get down into their scoring territory, we want to capitalize on it and score some touchdowns. Now, our defense has given up 14 touchdowns rushing and 14 touchdowns passing, and they've given up 18 touchdowns rushing and 18 touchdowns passing. So you can see there's a difference of 4 both ways. And I think Bill Glass, their defensive right end, is a good pass rusher and probably the best defensive lineman that they have, although Modulewski has done a good job, and Kanicki and Wiggin have all contributed pretty well to their success. Vince Costello, their middle linebacker, really gets around. He's not a big middle linebacker, but he's got good range and good pursuit, and he's an intelligent guy that seems to get around that football. Their outside linebackers, Galen Fist and Jim Houston, are both good, tough linebackers, and they're going to give us our hands full. Bernie Parrish is the heart of their secondary. He's supposed to be a coach on the field, and one of these guys that knows every move that the offense is making, and we hope that Jimmy Orr's got 1 or 2 moves that he doesn't know about. Raymond Berry will have to go against Waller Beach on the other side. He's got a lot of speed and reaction, and he relies a lot on this to get the job done. So we feel this way about Cleveland. They have a fine football team. This is a championship ball game. We know that Cleveland is going to be up for the game, trying to win it. We know that we have to be up for the game to compete against them. Our record for the season is 12 wins and 2 losses, and it really doesn't mean too much unless you come off with the World Championship.